Cavaliers, welcome to the August 17th rendition of 5 Minutes with Ford. Joining me again this week is our new vice principal here at the park, Mr. Kretschy. Mr. Kretschy, I don't know about you, but it certainly feels like the Sunday of summer and that the sun is setting quickly.
It feels like summer is disappearing quickly.
Yes, evaporating.
Good one.
We are busy here at the park. Things are buzzing. We have a new flooring project that is in motion and also a new fencing project that will begin shortly, and both will be done, or phases will be completed prior to re-entering our students in 20 days. 20 days we're going to re-enter our students. 19 will be the official start date for our staff, 19 days from now. Schedules went live this week, Mr. Kretschy.
On Monday the 14th, yeah, exciting.
Monday the 14th, and in order to view your child's schedule, you have to do what?
Complete the on-course registration. Even if you have a child that has been here previously in the school, it still needs to be completed every year.
Every year, because things change, contact information changes. Maybe some pickup arrangements may have changed, and we need to know about those things to keep the school-home partnership at its best. If somebody doesn't have an On-Course Connect account, hasn't set it up in the past, or maybe is new to the district, what should they do if they're having trouble establishing that account?
They should call here to the school and ask for Mrs. Poole.
Mrs. Poole will help guide them through getting that On-Course Connect account set up. Our technology department will be available to aid in that as well if needed. The couple upcoming events, Tuesday, August the 29th, will be our new teacher orientation. I'm very excited to announce that we have 6 new teachers joining our Cavalier team for the upcoming school year. So that should really pump a lot of new juice into our building. I know that I certainly am excited to welcome some new people, some new faces, some new ideas, some new energy to our building. And on the 29th, those teachers will come in, and we have a new teacher orientation for them. There will be some lunch provided, and they'll get to learn some of our systems and processes and some of the platforms that we use to teach our students. The day after that, Mr. Kretschy, the 30th, Wednesday the 30th of August is what?
Kindergarten orientation, 9 o'clock a.m. sharp. Our young students get to come and meet their teachers, tour the building with Mr. Ford and myself, and a little question and answer, meet the PTA, and even a delicious snack in the cafeteria.
Yep, there will be a lot of school resources on site that day. Mrs. Dow will also be here. Our food service will also be here to answer any questions that new parents may have about their child entering kindergarten for the first time. Last Thursday night at its Board of Education meeting, the board approved the proposed 2023-2024 dress code for students. Some of the revisions that were included were made as a result of some of the observations and difficulties that we had encountered with the former dress code here at the park over the last several years. So Mr. Kretschy and I will be enforcing the dress code at the beginning of September. We ask that parents please review it. It's been sent out via blast several times. It's also been posted to the school website and also to our social media platforms. Please become familiar with the dress code and review the dress code with your children so that they can come to school in compliance each and every day that they're at the park. Mr. Kretschy is new to the park, so we're going to quiz him on the dress code. Mr. Kretschy, are you ready for the quiz of this year's?
I think so.
2023-2024 dress code. And those of you at home, you can follow along. Again, this is 2023-2024. So some of your answers, if based on last year's dress code and what was accepted and what was not, may be incorrect. But this is a good learning opportunity. So here we go. First poster board. Mr. Kretschy, for those at home, as you can see, we have the lady in the top right. It has a pink hoodie on top of her head. We have the gentleman down here who has a wallet holder, which has some handcuffs and a chain linked to it. This young man here's got a tank top on, which may be comfortable in our hot months of September or May and June. And up in the top left here, we have the example of a student who's wearing yoga pants with a hoodie or sweatshirt that comes down to about the mid-thigh area. Mr. Kretschy, would you say that these are examples that would be acceptable at Somerdale Park this year, or not acceptable dress at Somerdale Park?
I'm going to go with unacceptable. Oh, we got to bring that down so my right arm can give it.
All right. Unacceptable. Mr. Kretschy's going with unacceptable for those examples, and he is correct, 1 for 1. Next. Oh, the ever popular hold jeans. In this example, we see the hold jeans, but we can see skin underneath of the hold jeans. And we also have another example of a midriff showing with some spandex or leggings or yoga pants. I believe the words are interchangeable. Maybe not as familiar as those who wear. But in this case, do you believe that these would be examples of acceptable student dress or unacceptable student dress here at the park for the 23-24 school year?
Mr. Ford, again, I'm going to go with unacceptable. There we go.
Okay, unacceptable. Mr. Kretschy. Correct. 2 for 2. That was a pretty weak bell ring. I think we gotta get it off the table. There we go. 2 for 2. Mr. Kretschy is 2 for 2. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we have some wording here. It says leggings under jeans. Okay, we see a young lady wearing a skirt with leggings under the skirt. And anything else? Oh, here we see some hold jeans up here with maybe some spandex or yoga pants under there to block the skin. Anything else you want to point out from this poster, Mr. Kretschy?
Looks like hoodies are properly worn, jeans and a hoodie. Mr. Ford, this to me looks like acceptable.
Acceptable, final answer?
Acceptable.
All right.
There we go.
Mr. Kretschy has said that these are acceptable forms of clothing for our students this year at the park. Correct, 3 for 3. Mr. Kretschy, 3 for 3. Fourth one. Okay, what do we got here? We have some Crocs, but we have the Crocs in school mode, as the students might say, with the strap going around the back of the heel. We have the Uggs. We have some Hey Dudes, which have a back to them. Got some nice Nikes there. And some shoes up there. Anything else you want to point out about this example, Mr. Kretschy?
No, looks good.
So would this be acceptable or not?
I think this is acceptable. There we go.
Okay, Mr. Kretschy, final answer, acceptable.
Yes.
You sure?
I think so.
Crocs are okay.
School mode, right there.
Crocs in school mode. Okay. Mr. Kretschy, 4 for 4.
Outstanding.
Okay, here we go. Example number 5. You ready?
Think so.
Sure.
Let's see.
Here we go. Pink Crocs again. Where's the strap?
They don't look the same.
Why? What's different in this picture?
The strap is in front.
Okay. What mode is that? Do you know?
It's not school mode.
It is not school mode, but that didn't really answer the question. We're going to let you slide. We got some slides up there.
Oh, yeah.
Are slides
They're
okay?
nice slides.
They are nice slides on Saturday
That's right.
when you're lounging around watching College Game Day, but they do not have a back. So they are not, I don't want to give the answer away, right? We also have some Minion slippers, and we have a young lady wearing flip-flops, which do not have a back. Mr. Kretschy, acceptable or not acceptable forms of clothing?
This is an easy one, Mr. Ford. Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable, Mr. Kretschy. So he said that was an easy one. We're going to maybe throw a little pun out there. Everybody knows Mr. Kretschy is a former professional basketball player. Would you say that that was a layup or a slam dunk?
That one was a slam dunk.
That's a slam dunk. He's 5 for 5, everybody. He's 5 for 5. For those of you who are mathematicians out there, that is 100%. He's moving, and he's got one left. Okay, Mr. Kretschy, this really isn't a question. I'm just going to let you talk about it.
Sure.
All right. I'll hold it up for the audience, and you can take it away.
Our new middle school gym uniform on top, featuring gray t-shirt, gray shorts, gray sweatshirt, gray sweatpants. Mandatory this year for grades 6, 7, and 8, promoting good hygiene. Students are not permitted to wear these items into the school. They are required to change in and out of them for their phys ed classes. Examples on the bottom might be something they've worn in the past. However, it's not acceptable for this year's gym classes. Instructions on ordering these items for phys ed will be blasted out and are already available on the website.
Excellent. Mr. Kretschy, anything else you want to say? Or, well, let's suppose a parent wants to pick up a few of these to have ready for the beginning of school. What do they do?
I suggest they go to the school website, find the little circle on the webpage that says 2023-2024 phys ed uniform ordering. Click on that, and it takes 2 weeks to get them delivered. Make sure student information is typed in correctly, because it'll be delivered directly to their homeroom.
Right, so the first window of the school store closes on August the 26th. Any orders placed prior to August the 26th will arrive that first week of school. And from there, after the 26th, the window will be 1 week of ordering, which will then be delivered a week to a week and a half after that. And then it will continue like that in 1 week increments throughout the first month or two. All right, that's about it. That's all I got for now. Mr. Kretschy, anything you have for the good of the cause?
Enjoy your last days of summer, and we'll be seeing you soon.
And we are looking forward to it. Mr. Kretschy, this is your second sign-off, so I'm going to, again, continue to lay this one up for you. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Enjoy what remains of your summer. And, as always,
go Cavs.
go Cavs.